Hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. This is Grandmaster class and I am Peter Simon with you. Today, currently we are going to do the session for speaking. It's a role play for nursing, occupational English test, and the title is Panic Attacks. Panic Attacks. Speaking role play. This is a lecture. We are going to learn how we should speak, organization, the structure, the presentation, the important information, relevant information and avoiding irrelevant information, all these things. We'll go through this now. So here is the card. Yes. So go through this card. So there are 5 bullet points. You have to discuss on these 5 points. This is relevant information. So study the task. So we are going to learn from the beginning to the ending. So the patient is 18 years old. Last year of the high school, approaching examination, having panic attacks. She is seeing you for advice on how to manage them, whether you are a doctor or a nurse, whatever. Subject, everything is the same. If you're a nurse, you'll deal with as a nurse. And if you're a doctor, you'll deal with it as you're a doctor. Yeah. So now let us see, how are you going to introduce yourself? Yeah. Introduction part. A to Z. We're going to see A to Z. A is the introduction. A is the introduction. So how are you going to introduce yourself? First one is introduce yourself first. Introduce yourself. This is A1. A1 is introduce yourself. Now A2. So make the patient introduce. Seek the introduction. Ask for introduction, information. Okay. Patient introduction. Introduction of the patient. Introduction of the patient. A2. Then A3 is introduction of the purpose of the visit. Introduction. Introduction of the purpose. Okay. Purpose of visit. So these three things you have to introduce. Introduce these three things. Yeah. So if I am the nurse, I will introduce like this. Hello. So this is a community health center. Hello. Instead of hello, I'll say good morning. So avoid saying hello, hi, how are you, all these things. Be formal. So you can say, yeah. So write your introductions. Okay. Write your introductions. Introductions, 3 introductions we have seen now here. So we have the word format. So this is this is panic attacks 3. Panic attacks. Panic attacks. Speaking. Role play. Nursing. OET. Yeah. Right. So now here, first one is introduction. Introduction. So in the introduction part, what you will do in the introduction part? Okay. What are you going to do in the introduction part? So what type of sentences you are going to use? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. This is sentence number 1. Good morning. Okay. That can be sentence number 1. Good morning. Right. Then you say, please come on in. Come on in. Please come on in. Have your seat. So these are the 3 sentences you will say. Good morning. Please come on in. Have your seat. So this is manners. Good manners. Good manners. The next one, you'll say, my name is, okay, my name is Abraham Lincoln, okay, or my name is, you say, my name is Jasmine, okay, Jasmine, okay, my name is Jasmine, okay, Jonas, okay, my name is Jasmine Jonas, okay, or you can say my name is Indira Gandhi, or you can say my name is Margaret Thatcher, whatever your name. My name is Margaret Thatcher. Okay, anything, whatever you feel comfortable. For your name, you can tell directly because, okay, my name is Abraham Lincoln. This is a sample name I have given you. My name is Abraham Lincoln. I am one of the registered nurses in this. My name is, okay. Okay. My name is, I am one of the registered nurses working in this, what is the setting? Community health center. Community health center. I am one of the registered nurses working in this community health center. So how may I help you? How may I help you? Okay. How may I help you? So these are some sentences. Okay. These are some sentences. How you are going to use them is very important. Good morning. Please come on in. Have your seat. This is good manners. So this is good manners. Okay, this is good manners. So we can connect to this as good manners. Okay. Then this is personal introduction. Then next one here. Would you please provide me with some basic information for the documentation purposes? Documentation purposes. Would you please provide me with some basic information for the documentation purposes? Okay. I would like to know, I would like to know your name, age, and the purpose of your visit. Okay. So I'd like to know your name, age, and purpose of your visit. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So write down your sentences like this. Write down your sentences like this. Okay. So this is how you can write. Yeah, write down your sentences. This is a lecture, all the information I'm giving you. Yes. Hello, Wrinkle.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, is that fine for you?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, make notes of all these things. No need to panic,
Yes.
no need to get frustrated, okay?
Okay, sir.
Write down whatever you want to write down, you write down, then afterwards learn in the same fashion and try to use them in your speaking. Try to practice them regularly. Okay, hello,
Okay, sir.
Mahesh. Hello, Mahesh.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Make notes of all these things. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So I would like to know your name, age, and the purpose of your visit. So then he gives the information. Thank you very much for providing the necessary information. Okay. Now let us move on to the okay. Okay, let us move on. Now let us move on to the problem. Okay. Now let us move on. Now let us move on to the main concern. Okay. So these 10 sentences. Okay, these 10 sentences you can use. Yeah. Write down your sentences, 1, 2, 3, whatever you want to write, you can write down. You can change, you can modify instead of good morning, it's a good afternoon or good evening. Try to change. Otherwise, please come on in. You can say you're welcome. Yeah, write down your sentences, learn how you are going to introduce. This is very important. This is how you make connection. One after one and one after one. Write down your points, whatever you want. So write down your sentences, how you introduce yourself. You can change, you can modify, do whatever you want. Systematically organizing your introduction. How many sentences the patient speaks is not important. How many sentences you are speaking is more important. Instead of, I would like to know, okay, can you please tell me your name, age, like that also. You can change whatever you want. Yeah, very good. One by one writing, very good. So this is all about introduction. Okay, some extra sentences I'm going to give you. If you can provide some basic background information regarding your problems, I will note them down. Okay. If you can provide some basic background information regarding your problems, it would be beneficial for me to understand your present conditions. Okay. If you can provide me some basic information regarding your problems, it would be beneficial for me to understand your present conditions. Okay. Right. Next one. This will enable me to analyze the exact. Okay. Provide me some basic background information. If you can provide me some basic background information regarding your problems in your own words. Okay, this will enable me to analyze the exact reasons behind your concern, and therefore I will be able to give you the precise suggestions and relevant action plan for minimizing your difficulty and maximizing your comfort. Yeah. So these last two sentences are additional sentences. If you are very confident, use them. Otherwise, avoid from them. Yeah, I have given you some 10 to 12 sentences. 11th and 12th are extraordinary sentences, targeting A grade or B plus. And next, yeah. So note down your sentences and try to practice them on a daily basis. So you can take this as the introduction. Okay. Yes. Write down your own sentences. Don't just be idle. Learn something, write something. And write them in your notebook. So I have written here also. You can use them. Yeah. So there are the 12 points. Yes, next one. So we are moving to the main course. Main course. Find out the details about panic attack. Symptoms, duration. So this one. Find out details about panic attack. This is bullet point number 1. Yeah. Take this. Yes, these are the 5 points now. So that is the introduction is over. Then the main course. Main course consists of 5 paragraphs, 5 spoken paragraphs, 5 questions. So these are the 5 points. These are the 5 points. Okay. These are the 5 points. So 5 bullet points. The first point, this is bullet point number 1. Okay. Bullet point number 1. Right. Bullet point number 2. Number 3. 4. 5. So 5 bullet points are there here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Okay, now let us see the first bullet point. Okay, the first point. Find out the details about panic attacks, symptoms, duration, previous occurrences, etc. So how are you going to frame these questions? Yeah, right. Have you noticed any signs and symptoms? Have you noticed any signs and symptoms? Or you can say, what are the signs and symptoms? What are the signs and symptoms that you have noticed? What are the signs and symptoms that you have noticed? Okay. Yeah. What are the signs and symptoms that you have noticed? Yeah. Okay. So just we'll change this one into A, B, C, D. Okay. So what are the signs and symptoms that you have noticed? Okay. Right. What is the duration? Okay. What is the duration of these panic attacks? Okay. What is the duration of these panic attacks? Okay. Then did you previously did you previously have such panic attacks? Okay, or did you experience such panic attacks earlier? Or is this the first time that you have experienced such panic attacks? So some other sentences also you can write. Okay. Did you experience such panic attacks earlier? Or you can say, so you can say here, is this the first time that you are experiencing these panic attacks? How long do these panic attacks last? For how long do these panic attacks last? Have you noticed any specific symptoms related to these panic attacks? Actually, notice first two are same, second two are same, third two are same. So you can see either this or this, or this or this, either this or this. Whatever style you want to use, you can use, no problem. Okay. These two are related. So you can notice that there. Okay. You can say. So these are the questions that you can ask regarding symptoms, duration, previous occurrences. Now these three things you can join and you can say. Okay. All these three sentences you can join and tell in once. Okay. Let us, okay, this is, let us relate to your panic attacks. Okay. So let us relate to your panic attacks. So now how are you going to discuss these points? It is your own style. There are hundreds of ways to ask these points. You can write. Yes, come on. Come on, you write your own sentences related to this, please. Rinkel, Mahesh, Raman. Write down your sentences, please. Please recall the panic attack that you faced, that you had. Please recall the panic attack that you had and tell me mainly about the following three things, colon. I'm giving a listing. This is a very special. If you speak like this, you'll get A grade. Please recall the panic attack that you had and tell me mainly about the following three things. First and foremost, the signs and symptoms that you have noticed, semicolon. Secondly, the length of the time the panic attack lasted, and last but not the least, last but not the least, whether this is the very first time you experienced a panic attack, or you had such attacks in earlier. Yeah, this is a very wonderful combination. This is called a listing of things. Made a wonderful, this one sentence. This is just one sentence. Oppo A16. I don't know, the phone is not connected, I think. So, name please. Yeah. Right. So this is the first point. Find details about panic attacks. This is called eliciting information. The main course. Okay. Number one. Eliciting. Okay. Information from the patient. Eliciting information from the patient. Okay. Eliciting information from the patient. Yeah. Eliciting information from the patient. I have doubts. Could we ask all questions together because it is forbidden? I did not understand. Can you explain
Hello,
your
sir.
question? Yeah, tell me, please.
Sir, I have seen on video, sir. We cannot ask all questions together while talking to the patient.
Who told like that?
Can
Who told? OET told you?
no, sir. I have one book in that it is written, sir.
No,
we have to
no.
avoid.
Nothing like that. Nothing like that. OET never said like that one. Never,
Okay,
OET
sir.
never said like this. This is excellent quality of presentation. Then you will give him all. So the way how you are asking is important.
Okay, sir.
There is nothing, there is nowhere written in OET that you should not ask. I'm not telling all the questions together. One point. Okay, these are five
Sir.
points. Only one point you can ask. This is not a question answer session. What is your name? Where are you going? Why are you going? How are you? It's not like that one. Okay. This is a formal style. Okay. This is a formal style. If you ask like this will, ordinary people, they speak ordinarily, but you are extraordinary people. So you have to speak extraordinarily. There is nowhere written. If anywhere it is written, you can show me. So we can discuss on that one, but nowhere it is given like that one. These are all one only. These are simple questions. These are simple questions. Okay. Right. So if it is written in the OET website or any OET official book, then we can discuss. Otherwise, there is no meaning in wasting our time discussing about some other people's comments. We don't mind. So this is a very special style. This is a very special style of, you will get A grade. The people are failing in the exam because of that style only, most of them. They don't know how to talk. People don't know how to talk. That's why they are failing. Many people are failing in speaking because of this very same reason. Okay. Now, these are the points which you can discuss for the second on the main course. Yeah. These are the symptoms. Yes. These are the symptoms. Now, next one, explore possible triggers of panic attacks. Now, explore possible triggers of panic attacks. Yeah. explore possible triggers of panic attacks. Now you can take number one. Number one. You can say, why do you think you are getting these panic attacks? Why do you think you are getting these panic attacks? Or you can say, what according to your opinion, what according to your opinion are the reasons for these panic attacks? Okay, what according to your opinion or these are the reasons for these panic attacks? Or according to your opinion, what are the reasons for these panic attacks? Or what are the reasons for these panic attacks according to your opinion? According to your opinion, you can put in the beginning or in the middle or in the end. Anywhere you can put, but you have to put in commas. Is there any particular cause for these panic attacks? Is there any particular cause for these panic attacks? Okay. Is there any particular cause for these panic attacks? Or you can say, have you noticed can you identify any specific reason Can you identify any specific reason? Can you relate any specific reason? For these panic attacks? Okay. Can you identify any specific reason for these panic attacks? So, what might be triggering these panic attacks? What might be triggering these panic attacks? Okay. Please try to relate. Okay. Please try to relate any specific triggers to these panic attacks. See, same question in different styles. Same question in different styles. Yeah, very good, Wrinkle. So nice sentences you are writing. Then why are you bothered? Why are you afraid? Okay.
But while speaking, sir, I don't.
Yeah, because you are not
I
opening your mouth in English, no. You speak more in English, automatically that fear will go. It's not, speaking is not a problem. Your fear is the problem.
Yes, sir.
Practice is the solution. Yeah. Then what might be the background reason? Okay. What might be the background reasons for these panic attacks? Okay, what might be the background reasons for these panic attacks? So this you can take next. So that is B, possible triggers of panic attacks. Yeah, next one, C. See, explain patient symptoms or a normal response. Feeling anxious, nervous, fearful. Come on, write down your sentences. Now, this is response. Explain patient symptoms or a normal response. So now you can write there. Number 1. It is extremely common to feel anxious in such situations. It is extremely common. Okay, to feel anxious in such situations. Anyone who faces such conditions, anyone who faces such conditions would respond in this way. Anyone who faces such conditions will respond in this way, in this manner. Hello, Ashley. Yeah, Ashley. How are you? Yeah. So, yeah. So, So it is extremely common to feel anxious in such situations. We'll respond in this manner. Okay. You are not the only person experiencing these feelings. If I were in your place, I would also have responded in the similar fashion. If I were in your place, I would also respond if I were in your place, I would also respond in the similar fashion. Come on, write down your sentences. No, I am writing my sentences. You write your sentences. If I were in your place, I would also respond in the similar fashion. This is quite normal when you are undergoing. This response is quite normal when you are undergoing these panic attacks. I absolutely agree with your concerns. I absolutely agree with your concerns. There is nothing wrong There is nothing wrong with your worries because everyone who everyone who has panic attacks feel the same. Okay. So this is how you are going to. You can write your own sentences. You can add these things. That is, Pranita. That is next one. Reassurance. Here you will get reassurance. Okay, reassurance you will get next. So reassurance will come next. So next one, reassure the patient. Okay, how will you reassure the patient? Okay, right. How will you reassure the patients? So, yeah. Students, all the students, okay, there is nothing to be overly concerned about these panic attacks. There is nothing to be overly concerned about these panic attacks. All the students who are going for, who are preparing for the important examinations. Okay, have these problems. All the students who are preparing for the important examinations have these problems. Okay. This is mainly because they are not well prepared for the approaching examinations. Okay. That is the basic reason why they get panic attacks. That's the basic reason why they get panic attacks. Okay. So now, these situations can be managed effectively by preparing for the tests well in advance. Okay. Well in advance. Okay. Covering the portion subjects, covering the subjects on a daily basis. Daily basis. Covering the subjects daily on daily, weekly, monthly, okay, basis. Okay. Covering the subjects daily, weekly, monthly. Okay. Would minimize the burden. Okay. And reduce the load at during the examination time. examination time. Okay, right? Now, currently, instead of worrying, okay, worrying, currently instead of worrying, you can implement some alternative measures. Okay, avoid studying continuously for longer periods. In between, you can take short intervals for listening to music, practice some exercises, or going for a walk. Okay. These actions will rejuvenate you with extra energy, confidence, and motivation. Okay. So these are the things we can say. Next step. So practice some healthy habits such as resting, eating well, getting good enough sleep. Okay. Eating your meals at the right time. Okay. Eating your meals at the right time. Is one important aspect. Taking next one is sleeping, getting enough sleep. Okay. Getting required amount of sleep is also pivotal, plays a pivotal role. Yeah. Right. You can also choose some hobbies to divert your mind, to relax. Okay. When you are back to normal, you can definitely continue with your studies. So this is how you can give the points, reassurance. So reassurance. I have given 14 points. Okay. You can take whatever sentences you want. And next. So, right. So I want your comments. How is the session going on? Okay. How is the session going on? Are you okay with this or is it useless? Write 0. If it is useless, give grade 0. If it is of average importance, give grade 5. If you feel this is extremely important, give grade 10. Your wish, grade it 0 to 10 grade scale. Sorry. Yeah, next. Last point, fifth point. E. E is the fifth point. Yeah. Advise patient to return to community health center weekly, exercises for relaxation and breathing. Yes. Yeah. Right. Okay. If you implement the suggestions provided to you seriously, there will be a gradual progress in your condition. Okay. In your condition. If you implement the suggestions provided to you seriously, there will be a gradual progress in your condition. The progress um, the progress um, what you can say here is you cannot notice the progress, development overnight. Okay, it is a slow and steady process. It is a slow and steady process. You have to be patient enough to be patient enough to give yourself sufficient time to rest. There is no need to worry. Many students have overcome these problems by changing their lifestyle, by implementing by by mm, adapting necessary changes to their study patterns. You also can apply the lifestyle modifications and see and note and you also can apply the lifestyle modifications suitable for you. You can thereby notice tremendous improvement in the future. Okay. Now, in case you still face problems, you can approach the doctor. Okay. Right. In addition, you can visit the community health center on a weekly basis. Okay. You can participate in the participate. You can and participate in the exercises for relaxation. Participate in the in some. You can do some exercises which give you relaxation. Relaxation. You can alternatively perform some breathing exercises. Okay. And lastly, okay, lastly, you can tune yourself. You can tune yourself from now onwards and be prepared for any unforeseen problems. Yeah. So this is how you can give some sentences. You can give whatever you want. Here you can talk. So this is the last point. Yeah. Alternative suggestions. After reassurance, alternative suggestions. Alternative suggestions we can do. And next one, last, the conclusion. Or the conclusion. These are the desserts. Starters over. The conclusion. This is Z, the conclusion, the last point. I strongly believe that I have provided, I have offered you all the relevant information required for you. Okay. Required to deal with such situations in the future. Okay. In case you require any additional information, please do not hesitate to discuss with me. I am ready to help you in every possible way. Your health is your health and well-being is of utmost importance. You can definitely visit us For any support any time. So this is how you can thank you. Thank you for listening to me patiently. We are always at your service. So this is how you can, any sentence you can use. How well you are speaking is more important. This is the conclusion. So let us see our case. So we have seen everything, all the points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points we have noticed. That's very clear. So, right. Yeah, one by one. Now give your feedback. Mr. Ahmad Abdullah Rashid. Mr.
Yes, sir.
Ahmad Abdullah. Yes. Can you share your experience? This is a nurse's role play, but you were beginning from the beginning to the ending. You attended very nicely. I really appreciate you. Because one doctor came and she left in between only. So they think that this is nurse's card, what we will do, but the things which we have learned is a lot different, correct?
Yes, sir. Very nice explanation.
Yeah, share your experience. What do you feel about this session you had?
Very good explanation and very nice knowledge and kindness in
First of all,
speaking.
can you introduce yourself to the
I
group?
am Dr. Ahmad Abdullah Rashad, general surgeon working now in Oman. I am Egyptian. My native country is Egypt. I'm glad to be one of your students in OET teaching.
Yeah, right. Why do you think that this subject which you have learned is very good for you? Why? What is the reason?
To know the manner to interpret such a session and improve language and to be systematic in management of such speaking session. Very systematic and clear language and scientific words.
Right. Thank you very much for your feedback.
Most welcome, sir. I am glad to.
Yes. And then next, Vinci Mall joined just now. Okay. Joseph Paulbright. Actually, this is yeah. Can you share your experience? Okay, Mahesh. Mahesh. Mahesh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, share your experience, Mahesh.
Sir, each and every sentence is framed in a unique way, sir. This is first time I have seen it. I'm seeing this type of sentence. Sir. Actually, I have read so many books about sentence framing, but no one has taught you like this, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Next, Raman. Deep Gill, Ramandeep or Gill.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, share your experience, please.
Yes, sir. First of all, I thank you, sir, because today I got lot of sentence and you give us a variety of sentence because we have just limited sentence to use during conversation. But today I got more sentence we can use during speaking. So it's a very good thing for us to learn.
Yeah, thank you very much. Wrinkle.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Yeah.
evening, Wrinkle.
I want to thank you, sir, that actually I needed a speaking session because I have difficulty in formation of sentence while speaking. And you today you have gave so many sentence which we can use while speaking.
Yeah,
So it is very great, and I'm so grateful, sir.
okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, welcome, welcome. So, Binsimol, you want to say something? I know you came in the last, but if you want to say something, you can say.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. I'm always fine. Tell me.
Okay, sir. Okay, I just attended the last part only. This was like conclusion. I attended conclusion, and the last sentences, how like last task, how to answer to the patient. That much only I have listened today. But it was informative, and at least if we will learn the sentences, it would be okay while we are speaking. At least we can by heart 1 or 2 sentences, then automatically at the time of talking we can, at the time of speaking we can use that. So it was
Yeah,
comfortable.
very good. Thank you very much. So all these sentences which I have explained, I have posted here. You can check in classical corrections. This is the video. If you want to listen again, video is here, link. And this is the case role play card. Okay. And then you have, this is introduction, point number 1A, point number 2B, point number 3C, point number D4, point number E5, and last conclusion. All the 7 parts are there here. You can take them, and I'm going to post the PDF also shortly. I'll just check this one PDF. Where is this? Yeah, I'm going to make this PDF and I'll post it for you. So here it is from here. Okay, introduction, then the main course, then here B.
Sir,
Yes, please.
I have
that?
one doubt, sir.
Who is this?
Wrinkle.
Yeah, tell me, Wrinkle.
Sir, when in task there is lots of point in one task only, just like that for pain, there is one task and they ask regarding intensity, duration, and trigger points. That time we have to use individual question, or we need to only summarize in one
If you are
question.
using individual sentence, that means you are an ordinary student. If you are joining 2-3 questions and asking, that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, the way how you are presenting is more important. Asking all the questions is more important. Okay,
Okay, sir.
the way how you are dealing with the patient is more important. Whether you are asking individual questions, you can ask individual questions, no problem. You can ask together also, no problem. But point wise, you have to ask.
But which one is more effective in grading?
In grading, this you will get A grade. The one which I have told you now is A grade.
Okay.
At least you will get B plus.
Okay, sir.
If you ask individually, individual questions, one question, you are actually breaking into 5 parts, for example. Then that means, see here, this one, you are asking symptoms separately, duration separately, previous occurrence separately. then what happens? It is broken. One point is broken into 3 sentences.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now how well you are making it into one style is better, na?
Yes, sir.
Right? So
Yes.
here reassure the patient and make recommendations. Okay.
Okay,
This is
sir.
reassurance. Okay. Well,
Yes.
so each point one, you have to take 1 point for a discussion at a time. Okay.
Okay, sir.
1 point at a time. That is beneficial for you. Okay. If you are making the patient speak every time, then there is no meaning. He'll say, did you have any panic attacks before? No. Okay. How long did it stay? Maybe 30 seconds, 30 minutes. What are the symptoms? Like that. There is no continuity of speech. Na?
Yeah.
Your speech also will be broken. That means your quality is reduced.
Okay, sir.
Your quality is reduced. So you will get a pass mark. But if you fail in that one also, then you will fail only. Correct?
Yes.
So when you are trying to do the best, still you will pass. No doubt. Okay? No doubt. Because how well you are speaking is more important. How well you are connecting the questions is more important.
Yes, sir.
See, first and foremost, tell me about the symptoms that you noticed. And then I need the duration also. How long did it last? And lastly, how many times did you have earlier? Is this the first time? So all these questions together you can ask. There is no problem. He'll not forget. Okay. He's not a small child, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you are, if you are asking like that, you are treating the person like a 5th class boy. So you're talking to a 5th class boy. That means you are also becoming a 5th class girl, right?
Yes, sir.
Be mature. You are a nurse and he's a patient. He's not a small child. Okay.
Oh, yes, sir.
You can understand English definitely, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's it. That's it. Okay, fine. Then,
Thank you, sir.
yeah. Okay, fine. I'm giving everyone 1 minute to write your feedback. Yeah. Somebody has written Joseph Palraj. She has given her feedback like that. You can give your feedback. I'm just giving you 1 minute. Immaculate. Immaculate Mary. Okay, she has given her feedback. So you also can give your feedback. So that is the end of the session. You can just give your feedback. In the meantime, I will make this a PDF and send you. Yeah, lecture session online. Right. And this is Grandmaster class. Yeah, today's date is 29th May 2023. Yeah. Save as. Yes, that is saved. Save as PDF. So that is also saved. Yeah. Yes. Here is the lecture, the complete one. What I'll do is watermark, add Grand Master class. Okay. Close. File, save. File. Protect using password. Yeah. So I'm going to give this one to you now. Close alt maps. Yeah. So this is the notes. And now I'll give you the case notes. Nursing speaking tasks. For number 3. Yeah. So that's all for now. And all your comments and sentences are here. I posted. You can take